EA Sports and the National Football League welcome you to Acrisure Stadium here in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Here's Evan McPherson. And off we go from the Steel City. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
It's a first carry for the veteran Raheem Mostert. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
We met with these coaches during the week, Mike. They told us the emphasis this week about getting the run game going early. And we see it here. Nice first play pickup. Fresh set of downs.
He'll air this one out for Watkins. And this will be incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast. And tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
And he will score! Touchdown, Pittsburgh. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. Now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. Chris Boswell on for the point after. The kick is good. And the Steelers will race out to a quick 7-0 edge. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. A short one taken at the 10. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go.
First run of the game here for Chase Brown. And he'll work this past the 25 to the 26-yard line. That's Alex Highsmith in for the tackle. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Here we go.
On the ground, it's Brown. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Patrick Queen, the linebacker. They're on the tackle. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
The most important stat, Mike, to determine wins and losses in the NFL is clearly turnover differential, your ability to protect the ball, and on defense, take the ball away. For any offense, that's even more critical when you have the ball on your side of the field.
And this ball will be down on the other side of midfield. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go, son.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
We talk so much about starting fast and then trying to sustain that throughout the course of the game. That's exactly what they're doing here. They've got the early lead, but they're not content to just sit on the ball. They're looking to extend it. Nice start here to this drive. Once they cross midfield, then it goes into go mode. You're trying to come away with points every single time you have the ball. It's a good way to start this game here in the first quarter.
This one complete to Washington. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Fields. This one complete to Watkins. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Here we go. Right.
Now Fields. He pulls it in around the 5. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
We'll try to run it here with Mostert. And nothing develops there. It'll stay right at the 5-yard line. No gain on that one.
And what a play by the interior of this defensive line. There was nowhere to run. He's able to get in the backfield for a big stop, and it sets up 4th down.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll try it now with Mostert. And this time he will work his way into the end zone. Raheem Mostert. Touchdown Steelers. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
On 1, ready?
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Play action now. It's Burrow. Got a man. That's Rashee Rice. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the 4th quarter. He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, Burrow. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose. and forcing third down.
Seemed to me from up here, Mike, that he really locked in on that guy. He told himself, I'm going to give my guy a chance to go compete for this ball. But anytime he enters such a crowded area, it usually means if he works through his progression, there's an easier throw somewhere on the field.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
This has been a first half to forget on their offensive side of the ball. It just seems like it's been a snowball effect. Bad plays are leading to even worse plays, and that sack being the largest setback in the game, that's been full of them.
And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Don't jump. Ready? Hey, 551. 551. Go.
Fields to throw. He'll air this one out for Watkins. That's caught. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 79 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. This will be returned from the 6. Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. A hit, and he has lost the football. But this is taken in by a teammate.
Sometimes these games in the NFL, Mike, they get decided by simply how the ball bounces. I mean, how often do we see a quarterback in the pocket get strip sacked, and that ball ends up going the other direction? Fortunately for them, they can regroup, get back in the huddle, and live another day.
On one, right?
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Here we go. Here we go.
Throwing is Burrow. A throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. Jermaine Burton, the intended receiver. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
Really just been a combination of errors here on this drive. I mean, the sack on 1st down put him in a bad spot. Then the incompletion there trying to gain it back on 2nd. And now they find themselves in a critical 3rd down here, or they're facing a 3 and out.
And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
good. Hey, Ken, press it. Butt check. Good night.
First down. Fields. Going for it all. And that is incomplete.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays. And frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Sit high.
Fields. They're trying to set up the screen to Mostert. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
First and 10. Fields. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Here we go, son.
Here's 3rd and 7.
Good night.
To throw is Fields. The pressure too much, and he goes down. Sam Hubbard, former Buckeye, in there to bring him down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return.
Here we go.
Here's Brown. And a short pickup to about the 30. Second down and 8. They'll run here with Brown. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
The size, the speed, and the strength of this defensive tackle was on full display, Mike. He defeats the block, strikes the ball carrier at the line of scrimmage. He's able to bring him down, keep it to no gain.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
11 MT tape. 11 MT tape. Stop.
Burrow now. And that is incomplete.
I think this drive, and particularly that last 3rd down incompletion, Mike, has really summed up the story of this game offensively. No matter how many times they try to generate some plays through the air, there's just nowhere to go with the ball. In this case, the coverage is tight. They go 3 and out again. They've got to have earlier success and not just wait for 3rd down to bail themselves out.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
On the ground, it's Mostert to start this drive. And he'll take this to about the 28. Sam Hubbard, they're on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
Austin brought in motion.
Go.
Now a 2nd down throw for Fields. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Third and 9. Back to throw is Fields. He'll try and get there on the ground. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the first down.
Having a quarterback with this ability to run is such an X factor in today's NFL. It's an element of their offense that you have to be prepared for on every single play. Here we see it on 3rd down. Starts out as a pass. Nowhere to go with the ball. He tucks it, turns into a runner, picks up the first down.
Pat Fryermuth, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out, go up for an offensive rebound, and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
On the handoff, this is Mostert. He's going nowhere. Going to lose yardage on that play.
Number one rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
Here we go. Go. Right.
Fields from the gun on 3rd down. He'll air this one out for Watkins. He's got it! And he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Don't jump. Ready? Go. Right.
They give it to Mostert. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14.
Right.
Here's Fields. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. We'll talk things over before 3rd down.
That last sack is exactly why defensive coaches preach over and over. Just play the next down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again. You're one big defensive play from changing everything about this drive, and what once looked like a promising drive, following that sack, looks a little bit different now.
Here we go. Good.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Angel. Go.
Now, Fields. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Darnell Washington. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. On for the extra point is Boswell. He gets it to go. And the Steelers move out to a commanding 28-0 first half lead. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone. So they're going to blow it dead, and they'll bring the ball out to start at the 40-yard line. A pair of first downs gives them 1st and 10 up at the 40. Burrow. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
Let's make no mistake about it, Mike. I mean, this passing game, it just has not been very efficient here in the first half. I mean, they've produced more yards on the ground than through the air, and incompletions like that certainly aren't going to help.
Here we go, here we go.
Now a 2nd down throw for Burrow. That's over the middle and caught by Rice.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. Evan McPherson now to kick the extra point. He's got it. And the Bengals are able to cut into the deficit. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
Here we go. Hey, Chen. Tonight.
Off the play action, here's Fields. He'll air this one out for Watkins. And this will be tracked down and intercepted. Picked off by Dax Hill. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Here we go. Here we go.
A first down throw for Burrow. And unable to connect there. It's incomplete.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced. And at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. He's got it inside the 5. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the first half. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Austin now to return this. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
You got a mini basement. Why not?
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. Nice gain on first down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand?
West side, sit. Here we go, son. No mas, no mas. Hey, no mind, Monday. Right.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. He'll air it out down the middle. That is brought in. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
And after that explosive play, they have a chance to extend their lead even more, and they have had their way. The defense has had no answers for anything they've done in the passing game, and they don't find out a way to slow them down. They could be in for a long game.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for first and 10.
Hey, can. Right.
Fields now. Here's a shot toward the end zone. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
11. Out. Right.
Fields now on second down. Down the field, he's got Washington. And he's going to be brought down. They pass on that field goal attempt, and they get nothing out of it as the first half comes to an end. So we come to halftime in this 2-touchdown game. As we'll send you down to Orlando now, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach, thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Set to go now on first and 10.
Here we go. 11.
Burrow. That's complete. Jermaine Burton.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. Quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. Now Brown. And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had third and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
So from the 39, they come up on first and 10. Working out of the gun, Burrow. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
11.
On carry here for Brown. Maybe a couple there. It's third down.
Here we go.
Burrow from out of the gun here on third down. And that is incomplete.
This pains me to say, Mike, because I love the idea of feeding the tight end, but you can only go his way so many times if it's not going to result in positive outcomes. So wouldn't be surprised to see him try to get his backs, his wide receivers, get some other guys involved, and then later in the game, go back to his big tight end.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Here we go.
They'll start on the ground with Mostert. He'll edge forward for maybe a yard. It is Logan Wilson up to make the play. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. Catch. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. A sigh of relief there. That was very nearly a turnover. Fortunate to see that one, Greg, get fumbled out of bounds.
And when that ball came loose, Mike, you could see the entire sideline kind of holds their breath. But they were able to take a little bit of an exhale as they saw that ball, fortunately for them, go out of bounds.
On third down, they go with Mostert. And he gets it to midfield, and he gets the first down. Good run. The drive continues.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the first down.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Play action now for Fields. This one complete to Washington. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
2nd and 7.
Easy. Right.
Here's a handoff to Mostert. And this will be a short pickup down to the 45. Jermaine Pratt up to make the stop. Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5. Throwing is Fields. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
Perfectly timed blitz there by the linebacker. Remember, when you go empty backfield, there's no extra protection. All you have is the 5 offensive linemen. It could be feast or famine, but in this case, when you time it right, man, there is no back there to help protect the quarterback, and he comes away with the sack.
And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. Play action now. It's Burrow. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Here we go.
Second down. Burrow. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So anytime you're really sensing pass, Mike, the first thing you want to do, flood the field with defensive backs. Good things typically happen. I mean, that's a great call there by the defensive coordinator to counter that play, because no matter where that ball was going, they had someone in the neighborhood who had a shot of making the play and getting them off the field.
Don't jump. Ready?
Fields from the pistol. Off he goes.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
They'll come up now for second down and 4.
Here we go. Good. Right.
Mostert from the pistol. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
Here's a third down and 4.
Here we go. Right.
And that is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Now on fourth down, the veteran Chris Boswell on for the Steelers. This from 40 yards out. Boswell's kick is good. And the Steelers add on to their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Gun. Got.
To throw. The ball's out. But a fortunate bounce, he got it right back.
And man, does he dodge a bullet right there, Mike, on that sack. He's fortunate. That ball bounced right back to him. He's able to recover it and keep possession for his team.
Here we go. 11 MT. Got.
They go play action for Burrow. Under pressure, he's going to go down again. They've sacked him for a second consecutive time. So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
On 2, ready?
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long.
Here we go. 11 Thomas.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Gonna fire. Deep ball for Rice. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line.
They really showed off their connection on that pitch and catch, Mike, and just really good ball placement and really good separation downfield. And when those two things align, it's just really challenging for a defender to stay with them and take that play away.
On 2. Here we go, here we go.
Burrow now to throw on first down. They go right back to Rice. He's got it again. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
It'll be a pickup of 10, and the Bengals going to have a first down. Now, Burrow. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Bengals. That is 3 times. In this one, and he's up to 11 on the season. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. To return it, here's Raheem Mostert. And he'll get as much as he can protecting the football as he dives to the ground. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go, son.
Mostert. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's 2nd and 2.
Here we go, son.
Once again, it's Mostert. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. Here's 3rd down and a few inches.
Here we go, son.
They'll run with Strong. He will have a Steelers first down. At least at first glance, they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. They'll run straight ahead with Mostert. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
Here we go. Go.
RPO, quick throw, grabbed by Wilson. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the fourth quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
2nd and a yard.
Here we go. Side.
They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. Oh, no dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports. After this, you've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. There's a short one caught by Freiermuth. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
That's another Steelers first down.
Here we go.
At the 35-yard line.
They'll run right here with Mostert. Trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, but he's shoved out of bounds and probably loses a yard.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Number 30 on the carry. He's taken down at the 33-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 8.
This defense in desperate need of a stop, and here comes third down.
Here we go. Good. Hey, kid. Zach.
They'll drop to throw. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Charlie Jones now to return. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. First and 10.
Here we go.
Now, Burrow. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in this one.
Got it.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame. Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense, and, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
11.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this.
Oh, he gets a good read defensively and intercepts it. Picked off by Minka Fitzpatrick. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick six, but he does set up the offense with first and goal.
At the 5-yard line.
Victory formation, defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it. So this one in the win column for the Steelers. They get the victory away from home in the division. Those are so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time later in the season. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Steelers, winners, as we say so long from the confluence of the Three Rivers in Pittsburgh.